Hiya! Welcome to Ultimate Focus Champions. Rodney and Linda, I would like to go over what we went through. This is a brief overview of what we covered this morning for roughly an hour and a half or whatever. We covered the 4 rules of the system. Rule number 1 is focus. Focus is important for staying alive, but it's also important to learn things, because if our attention is divided, we can't focus on any single thing. So it's important, like the proverbial magnifying glass with the sunbeam, to focus that energy, channel it to one thing so that we can get that one thing done and work on another. Therefore, the first rule is focus. The second rule is going to be file, like computer file. I'll remind you that there's 5 files per area, per room. Okay, and then the third rule is action and emotion. You must attach some sort of action and emotion. You can't have just emotion, you have to have action and emotion. And then finally, the 4th rule is to review. If you don't use it, you lose it. Now, let's go over what we just learned. The first file for Rodney is his couch, his big brown couch with like 7 seats or whatever. And for Linda, her first file is the lamp. And for Hebrew, we put the grammar rules on each of our first locations. So what do we have in the form of an action emotion? We have our pal Paul, your Rodney's father, and Paul, Linda's friend. Okay, is on the file, and he's riding an Energizer ever-ready bunny. Paul symbolizes Paul, the Energizer bunny, and he's riding it going, yeehaw, like kind of like a rodeo cowboy on the bunny, boom, 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 boom. And the Energizer bunny symbolizes active. That Paul is a Hebrew binyan that is active. That's the most basic. He did. Active. Next, we have on the second file, which is Rodney's TV, and second file for Linda would be your desk, motorized desk, standing desk. That's wonderful. Okay, we have the binyan, we have a scene playing out on the desk, on the TV, of a doctor with a hammer. This is incredible. It's not a mallet, it's a rusty hammer. And he goes over to the patient on that surface thing with the paper, and he bangs him on the knee. And the knee kicks the doctor in the face, testing his reflexes, but there's a reciprocal. There's a transaction. He hits, and there's a transaction. He gets kicked in the face. This is the binyan knee. Knee, bing, hits the knee fall. He falls on the ground, got kicked in the face. This symbolizes what it is it's reflexive reciprocal, right? Knee fall is a reflexive reciprocal binyan. Very good. Next, we move to the third file. The third file is Rodney's end table. The third file for Linda is her love seat. And on this, we have the giant limousine idling in the driveway of your end table, Rodney, on the driveway of your love seat, and your dog is underneath the big limousine, and President Trump is at the driver's side window, and he sees a baby. I don't know why the baby's got in the driver's seat. He's going to try to feed this baby peas, and he's got a bowl of peas, and he's stuffing peas into the window, right? Trying to get some peas over to the baby, try to feed that baby. This symbolizes PL, because you got peas being crammed into the limousine. L. Forcing. It's a forceful, right? It's a forceful, active binyan. So it is active, and I don't know why it's a double stem, but it means forcing, right? And there's some distinguishing things about that. Okay, 5 is your Rodney, your fireplace, and Linda, this will be your TV. And for this one, right, we have skipped over 4. 4 is lamp. 4 is Rodney's lamp, and 4, Linda, is your Venus flytrap. What did we do for this one? We put the Pooh Bear at the base of the lamp, at the base of the plant, and he tosses a ball. He passes a ball into the top of the lamp. In your situation, Linda, he passes the ball to the Venus flytrap, and it catches the ball, right? There's different balls. I forget. Oh yeah, it was a pickle ball for Linda, and for you, Rodney, it was a beach ball. Pass, right? And poo ball is a passive. That's why we haven't passing it, right? And it's passive what? PL, because PL was preceding that one. Next we have 5. 5 is now the fireplace for Rodney and the TV for Linda. 5, what do we have here? We have our friend Phil the elder, and Phil our friend for Linda. And he's laughing. He, and it's caustic. It's caustic laughter, and he's laughing at Sharon. And it's caustic laughter. Caustic means it's negative. You don't want people laughing you caustically. Caustic is related to the word causative in a sense, right? And for Linda, his whole face is Phil's looking around, laughing at everything, and like it just looks messy or whatever. We're not judging you, Linda, but Phil definitely is. He's laughing caustically at everything in the room because Phil is a causative, active causative binyan. Okay, and then we go to 6. We're in a new room now. We're in the kitchen. We open our refrigerator. So you both pick refrigerator. You open your refrigerator, and inside the refrigerator is an owl on a tree. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Right? He's hooing. And we have Phil now being caustic again, but this time he's causing the owl. This is passive. He's causing the owl to fall from the tree, to pass from the tree. Maybe you could put a ball in the owl's mouth to help you symbolize passive. And so he saws the branch, and the owl falls off with the branch from the tree. Who fall? Who fall is the binyan number 6 on your 6th file refrigerator. Your 7th file, you both picked your stove again. Stoves. We have a baseball game, and the pitcher throws the ball. The baseball, what do you call it? A smacker. He smacks the ball, and it hits the corner of the oven and hits him in the face. That's hitpalel. And of course, again, that's also reflexive reciprocal. Thank you for watching. I want you to please practice this. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye.